Hello there, guys and girls. Today I wanna show you a little project of mine in WorldBox that I call Victoria Box. It's the Victorian era in WorldBox. It's a big word, so it's gonna take some time to load. I'm gonna left this word for download somewhere. Don't know exactly where. It won't be on Steam, okay, because Steam doesn't allow words that aren't the normal sizes of WordBox. And this word is custom sized, so it can fit the nations, especially in Europe. I didn't put all the nations, okay, even though I used a custom word for this. So here it is, the word map. 1836, it really is 1836. I left the world running for around 1,000 years. Not every country is here, not every village is perfect, the balance is a little bad, like some countries, because I used a hydrographic map, I wanted the places to have rivers. It's kinda messed up with the balance of the map. So if you look at the great powers here, you see that like Brazil is a great power, Mexico, the great Qing, like the Qing dynasty is probably a power not because it's main region, but because Manchuria was divided in three because of a river here, and for Russia to be able to conquer it. Brazil is also a great power because the Amazon River divided one of its provinces in like 5 parts. The United States is pretty alright aside from Alabama. I will correct this before map downloads. I think Nebraska is not where Nebraska should be, but I will let it this way anyway. Also, before the map goes for download, I will adjust diplomacy, because Brazil should be at war with a rebellion in its southernmost province, and the Ottoman Empire should be at war with Egypt, I don't remember if it is a rebellion or not, but I think it is. So yeah. In the map of cultures, of course, it's not good, okay? The world's running for 1,000 years. So yeah. I'm gonna will show you the roles set here. There will be diplomacy, rebellion, kingdom expansion. Like, you should deactivate stealing borders. Serious. Save babies, armies, hunger and old age, animal spawn, animal babies, grow grass, biomass overgrowth. Because I think it is a thing in real life, like it is. Random seeds, minerals, and natural disasters. Gonna use X5, not Sonic Speed because it breaks the game. And I'm gonna use the province map here, so I know the name of the places. So that's basically it. Let's hide in. So about the two wars that this map will start with, probably Brazil is gonna crush its southernmost province, and the Ottoman Empire and the Egypt thing is pretty balanced, like one could win, one could lose, whatever. So yeah, just like I said, Brazil is crushing its southernmost province, and the rebellion is over. But there in Egypt, things are, well, going? I don't know who is winning. Like, the Ottomans are gonna conquer Jerusalem, but not sure this is gonna be enough. Also, if you notice, like, why is Cairo and Upper Egypt is not some city? Why is Cairo not Lower Egypt? So cities, like the capitals have the name of the cities, while other provinces have the name of the region. That's why some are cities, some are not. And about wrong names like Constantinople instead of Constantinople, it's because my phone was out of charge and I couldn't use the translator to see the English names for the cities, and I ended up writing in my native language. So let's wait something interesting happen. Forgot to mention, right from the start, Europeans are gonna start expanding its colonies. In Africa, I think Portugal is gonna try to do the pink map thing. Also, about the balance of the map, Greenland is really OP and some islands here in Canada are also spots for colonization of every single part of the world. So not only Europe is gonna have colonies here. So the Egyptians conquered Tripoli and the Ottomans conquered Jerusalem. So I would say it's balanced here. United Kingdoms of Norway, Sweden just established as settlements in Greenland. So Portugal established a village here. Like, I think it's alright, they're gonna connect Angola to Mozambique eventually. Some revolutionary ideas in Russia. Maybe USSR is gonna be born. Like a century before it should be born. It's year 1841. So Abyssinia has founded a colony, another settlement, like some African nations. The few that does exist here will be expanding themselves too. And I think this is from Persia. Persia. Qajar dynasty, okay? Yep, Iran. Here in Patagonia is Chile, who is gonna cut Argentina, which they really do in real life, but not this far from the end of the territory. Like, Chile is gonna be more powerful in this world. So, I don't know why, but Brazil here really likes to send the army all the way to the United States and Canada. I think it's because the Panama Canal doesn't exist, like you can do it, but at the time of the map it didn't exist. And I don't know why, but the king of Brazil, the emperor of Brazil is here. And he's gonna make a journey all the way on foot back to the empire. In the meanwhile, revolution. Only now I noticed a thing like Age of Ash. This is so Victorian era, like industry. Yeah. Now we go here to Buckingham Palace. London, all polluted by the fabrics. And Queen Victoria. Oh, by the way, she's the only custom character. And Queen Victoria here. Oh, she shows her traces and her age. She's old. She's old. Queen Victoria is older than the country. Queen Victoria is older than the city. Queen Victoria is older than the world. About like 10 years older. Queen Victoria is older than herself. Now, being serious here, I don't know how this is possible, how Victoria is older than the world, like I showed. And Australia just born them. But back at the thing, I don't know how Queen Victoria is older than the world, okay? She was the first person I found in this world, but that I don't know how. How can she be older than the world? Like that doesn't make any sense at all. But it's cool. I think it's really cool. Portugal just got the pink map thing, but not at the same time. Like you know, it should be up here instead of down here. The United States is fighting a revolution, but not a civil war or something. It's just New York, New Hampshire, New England. France wants to go back to the days of Charlemagne and has declared war on Sardinia to conquer Lombardy. And also Netherlands declared war on France, which seems like a dumb idea, but they have Indonesia, so they must be fine. Prussia here is cut in half by the German kingdoms here that are all single nation because they couldn't put each kingdom. So they are all one. Denmark's gonna enter a war soon. The revolution, a new revolution has started in Russia. They are pretty damn screwed now. The United States just crushed the rebellion. And I don't know why, but look how many British soldiers there are here. Denmark declared war on Prussia, which seems like a dumb idea, but then remember they have Greenland. Sorry for my dog here in the background. So the war in Ottoman Egypt here still have not ended. And Egypt has got more powerful, has got more land. And I think the United States is fighting another revolution. Yeah. Brazil may soon fight one too. I wonder how China never gets a revolution. In all my playthroughs, like China doesn't have revolutions. Brazil declared war on the Netherlands probably for Suriname. And it's gonna take it's gonna take French Guyana. The British launched an invasion in Australia to take it back. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. So it's one thing I really like to do in this map is just choose a ship here and follow it around. Because they really pass through the straits like and all the ways and maritime routes. So it's really cool to follow them around. That rebellion in Brazil has started. I think they are gonna crush this rebellion. A meteor falls, whatever, in Alaska. Somehow Denmark has crushed Prussia here. But it's gonna be conquered by Norway, Sweden. Also, completely forgot to mention that France is in days of glory here, and Netherlands' new capital is Indonesia. I think Russia is fighting another rebellion, and it's gonna get another one. Like, I should just erase Siberia entirely and let Russia be just Europe, so this map would be more balanced. I'm not so sure about this, but I think the United States is gonna lose for the revolutionaries, which is a rare thing in my playthroughs. Like, normally the United States crush them, but goodbye for our manifest destiny, because Mexico has annexed Texas. Remember what I was saying before about Brazil liking to send the army all the way to the United States? Here it is, a Brazilian vessel with ash fever. Welcome to the Victorian era. You know when people say Mother Russia? Like, here you can say this for real. Russia is the mother of all these nations that just keep popping up in Siberia. The Qing dynasty conquered this island here. The British are just about to get back Western Australia. They were just about, because I think Australia is gonna do something, stop the conquer. Oh, forgot it. They are gonna conquer the northern territory. Portugal declared war on Spain. Seems like a dumb decision, but they have colonies, like good colonies, so Portugal has higher chances of winning than Spain. And France lost its African colonies here. It's a sad time for all patriots in America because look at this. India just born here. So just as a curiosity, we are about to enter the 1860s. So it has been 60 years and the Ottomans and the Egyptians still at war. I didn't notice, but the Gold Coast also has like revolted against the British. Bukhara, whatever, has declared war on the Papal States. Apparently, like, something happened in the ocean, but it's the ocean. Okay, after the war of the Papal States with Bukhara that doesn't make any sense, we have something that makes sense. Colombia wants to form Grand Colombia again and is invading Ecuador. Later we go to Venezuela. This is bad for the British. Quebec just revolts. So you can say Canadians are British, but the Quebec, it is not. And now the British have like India, Australia, Gold Coast, Canada. They are screwed. Victoria is here in Buckingham Palace, thinking to herself, damn, a meteor just falls here in Australia. The empire is just breaking apart. So we are at 1 year for the 1860s. I'm gonna stop the play here at the 1870s. Okay, because run the game all the way to 1936 just takes too long. I have done it one time, the world gets kind of break. Another rebellion in Canada. How does China didn't have a single rebellion until now? That war of Brazil against the Netherlands, basically Indonesia, has ended. Speaking of the war that Brazil had with Netherlands, Guyana, Suriname and French Guyana was horrible to make, and Suriname even left existence in one of my saves because it didn't have a port. Like, you're seeing some of the land up here. I have to make this so Suriname build a port because they wouldn't build a damn port. So many things in this map were bad to do, like, because the borders, because nations just wouldn't conquer some territory. Like, look at Russia here, look at these bits of land here that just were not conquered. China had some of these, that's why I made this third Manchuria here. This map did take me like 3 to 4, maybe 5 days to make, because of things like that. Also, Portugal just got conquered, but I think the war hasn't ended. And Portugal has much more chances of winning because its colonies are stronger. And we can name Portugal to be the European country that has the least European capital of all time. Once upon a time they had the capital all the way in Brazil and now it's all the way in Angola. Chile declared war on Haiti. And Venezuela has, like, they knew Colombia was coming to form Grand Colombia, so they declared war first. I think they're gonna lose anyway, and Colombia is gonna be like some sort of power. Bolivia has formed the Peru-Bolivian Confederation here, so South America is gonna be full of great powers here. Regional powers, because the only great power real is Brazil. The war in Australia is getting worse for the British. They now have New Zealand and Tasmania, and the British cannot maintain much of its land. Also, India is pretty safe here because if you play WorldBox, you know how naval invasions just doesn't work in this game. The AI is so dumb for that. Argentina just conquered Uruguay. I don't know when, but they did it. And Venezuela may had a chance to win. Maybe it's Venezuela who is gonna form Grand Colombia here. Who knows? Oh, also, Sindh just left existence because Qajar Iran just conquered them and the Sikh Empire. So sad, so sad. The United States is no more. Except that it is. It still lives in a Canadian island. Also, Canada is divided. Remember what I have said that Portugal had better chances of winning? Here's the proof, they just went. I think like Spain still exists because of Philippines and Cuba, which is the capital now, but anyway. United Kingdom has also lost South Africa. Victoria could really... I don't know what she could do in this situation. China has conquered both Vietnam and Thailand. Ocean here. And they still have not got a single rebellion. I don't know how. And the meteor just falls here close to Australia. Japan has declared war on Korea, whatever. They're gonna try to go after the real life playthrough, but I think it's too late because the Qing dynasty hasn't got the century of humiliation thing, so they are great power here. The British Empire just lost Sierra Leone. Another loss for the oh so mighty empire where the sun never sets. So here we are, 1870. Let's give a look at the world. So in Europe, the United Kingdom, the British Empire has lost basically every colony. And here from Buckingham Palace, London is no longer the heart of the world. France has gone back to the days of glory of Napoleon or the Kingdom of France, and conquered a bunch of land in Europe but lost the colonies. The Austrian Empire has got the Papal States being the new God-chosen land, except that I am God in this game. You can see that somewhere here there must be a statue of me to prove my omnipotence. Well, Prussia is just Pomerania now. Denmark has conquered Sweden, and a lot of things, has got a great game. The Russian Empire still lives, I don't know how. So here in Asia, the Great Qin have got a great game. Japan is trying to run, but yeah. So Indonesia is now the Netherlands, pretty much, because here's the capital. Australia has got independence and pretty much unified Oceania, aside from the island of New Guinea, Papua New Guinea, because it's Oceania. In Africa, Portugal did the pink map thing, really great Portugal. Abyssinia is very powerful, they are at war with what would be Sokoto, Nigeria. In North America, we see a United States that's governed from the interior instead of Washington. So sad. Mexico has got a great game, getting Texas, Oregon. Canada is divided, including Quebec exists. Alaska. Greenland is divided, Sokoto, Caliphate has its capital here, very strange. In the Caribbean we have Spanish Cuba and Chilean Haiti. Gran Colombia has been formed again, which is great, but they lost Panama. Brazil is fighting a rebellion, it's gonna have another rebellion, but for the moment they still have great power. Bolivia has got a great game, forming the Peru-Bolivian Confederation. Argentina has got a bad game, lost in Patagonia to Chile, but that doesn't mean they are weak, so in the map painting they are worse, but I think they are gonna crush Chile on this new war they are doing here. That's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna show you one last thing. So this is the empty map without the borders. And I wanna show you how it looks at night, because I think it's really beautiful. And it is in this shot that we're going to end the video. I'm gonna let the downloads for the map in the description by Google Drive. Alongside the map of the Victorian era, you're gonna get also the world map blank, so you can create your own maps. Thank you for watching, comment, like, subscribe, that YouTube stuff. See you another day.